Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of So What. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about Anthem. Now, I am not going to take the time to go into Anthem's horrendous backstory since it launched a year ago. I'm fairly certain if you keep up with everything, you already know how this game came to light, how it's been perceived, all this. Today, I'm going to talk about more or less what's already been confirmed by BioWare and EA about what I believe Anthem 2.0 is going to be. Now, I will go ahead and preface this with, as I've said in the past, what I'm showing is just raw gameplay footage. Now, I have not played this game. I picked it up about a month ago. And I hadn't played before that time since it launched. I got through the main story, and once you hit the, I think it's like Trials of Valor or something, I just stopped playing. I got through the main story, quit playing. I couldn't deal with it anymore. It was a hassle and a struggle just to get this gameplay footage. I was so bored doing this gameplay footage. Now, here's the thing. I have not hit end game, so I know nothing about what it's like to hit the end game. I have an idea that it's not really any different than what you already do now. Same story missions over and over and over again. Super boring. But so I don't know anything about the end game stuff. To all of you that have managed to hit end game, and especially those who have legit min-max builds, I salute you. You're amazing. How you put up with this garbage is beyond me. But we all know that Anthem 2.0 is a thing. It's coming. Real quick, just to highlight something. This loading screen that just popped up was ridiculous. I think I read that paragraph like 2-3 times over in the span of that loading screen. Basically what I tried to do is I tried to do gameplay footage of me in a group and then gameplay footage of me just doing free play. The group thing, which is the most aggravating thing about this game, is that in order to get a decent amount of experience to level up, you're kind of forced to play multiplayer with other players because it's shared experience. I hope, just to go on a little rant, I hope they get rid of that. That is the most annoying thing about this game. I am not somebody who plays with people like from the get-go, especially with games like this, these live service RPG, MMO, whatevers. I tend to, try to get max level, try to get some decent gear, some decent weapons, decent skills. Then I start doing multiplayer, because at that point I feel comfortable with knowing how the game operates, the mechanics, the functionality of my build, so on and so forth. From the get-go, the game forces you, and this isn't nothing new, everyone knows this, but it forces you to do multiplayer with other people. It's stupid. There's no reason I can't go into free play and level up 2 or 3 times. But how it's limited with the whole combat whatever awards or combat whatever that crap's called. You can only get certain XP so many times, and then you have to basically go and do another mission or leave free play and come back. It is highly annoying. There's probably going to be a number of things that get tweaked and added and whatever in Anthem 2.0. I hope to God that's one of them. I hate that. I hate having to basically cut my playtime, my drive, because I can't keep continuously leveling. It's a small rant, but it's highly annoying. And I'm fairly certain there's some people that share that with me. God, it's aggravating. But besides that, we all know Anthem 2.0 is coming. My thing is it going to be free or not? Now, I've heard people say yeah, I've heard people say no, I've heard people say, oh, it's EA, it'll blah, blah, blah. I feel like it will be free, but there's going to be some sort of tie-in. Like, I don't know, some sort of, like, oh, there's this Anthem 2.0, here's this giant update, rework from the ground up, but also we're doing, like, this, I don't know, $25 expansion, or $30 expansion, so on and so forth. Stuff like how Destiny 2's done Forsaken and Shadowkeep. The Division 2, which I've talked about in my previous videos, doing Warlords of New York, $30. That's like the baseline for these kind of things. So I feel like with Anthem 2.0, everybody will get Anthem 2.0 for free, I feel like. But then also there's going to be this tie-in expansion of, hey, $30 to get all this other stuff too. Could I be wrong? Probably. It's just how it feels like it'll be approached to me. But, you know, beyond that, we all know this is going to get fixed. Like, I've already kind of touched on this with my last video. That's the norm with this crap now. Oh, it comes out, it's broken, it's messy, it's, you know, whatever. It gets fixed. 1 year later, it's getting the upkeep. It's getting all this stuff added. Look at Destiny 2 from launch to now. Look at the Division 2 from launch until literally, what, a few days from now. I guarantee you Warlords of New York, it's probably going to be good. But that should not be the norm for this kind of stuff. It is, and it's probably going to continue to be that way. I mean, God, look at Fallout 76, you know. Why this is something that we just let happen is beyond me. I think it's just, who knows? I mean, I can sit here and sort of rant and talk on that all day, and not everybody's probably here to listen to that kind of crap. But the big thing is, I'm fairly certain Anthem 2.0 is going to fix a lot of stuff. This game, once it's tweaked and, you know, so on and so forth, this game could be a whole lot of fun. Now, right now, it is not. It is, to me, it is so boring to do this stuff. The combat feels a little janky. Even the movements sometimes feel a little janky. Flying sometimes, too. And, I mean, it's just, is it stuff that's going to be tweaked around? Obviously. Duh. But I can't force myself. I forced myself just to record this gameplay footage, and it was highly annoying. So, from this point, you know, I mean, am I going to touch the game again? I don't know. I mean, I literally waited almost a year before picking this back up again. And I know everyone's been picking on it about, like, Christmas decorations being left up for 3 months after Christmas, and, you know, Bioware's been silent about it, so on and so forth. I mean, if they don't really have anything to say, what else is there to say? I know the community wants, you know, that communication factor, but you're not going to get it if they're that focused on rebuilding this from the ground up. You know, power to them if they really want to fix it that badly. You know, from the get-go, I figured with it being EA, it was just going to say, all right, Bioware, well, you tried, let's just shut it down or just leave it on life support, which it has kind of been on. But, you know, I'm not going to make this a 20-minute video of, you know, this is the history of Anthem. Everyone is familiar with the history of Anthem. I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. I have been asked by a couple buddies, should you play the game? Obviously, I've said no. Fundamentally, no. You know, the Division 2 has been on sale for $3. That has enough content stuff to do that it's worth $3. I think the lowest I've seen this game on sale is $10. I was an idiot and pre-ordered this game for $60 when it came out. This is on top of the Division 2, me pre-ordering the Gold Edition. This and that game are why I don't pre-order anymore. Period. So, I've told him no. I basically said, look, if there's someone else you know that may have the game, you know, physical copy of the game, borrow it. That's about as much as you're going to get from it. Borrow it. Possibly even rent it. If you can rent it for $3, God, rent it for $3. I mean, if it drops lower than 10, you know, $4 maybe to buy it, that's fine. It's just, I would not pay $10 for this game. Especially more than that for the whatever Legion of Dawn Deluxe Edition or whatever it's called. Don't buy that. I would honestly say just don't buy this game. But, you know, it's got enough to keep your attention for, God, maybe 15 hours. I mean, I was really forcing myself to get through the campaign when this game first came out. And I mean, really. On top of, you know, disconnects and servers not, you know, acting right, so on and so forth. I mean, a month ago, when I did pick this game back up, the reason I did stop playing was because there was still that issue of disconnects, of getting to the reward screen after a mission and so forth, and it just stalling out, getting sent back to the title menu. I just stopped. After a few days, I was like, look, it's been a year. If this stuff still has not been that much tweaked, I'm not putting up with it. Now, with me picking this up and recording this raw gameplay footage a few days ago, I did not get disconnected. And I do want to note that I did do this recording on the most recent patch. I think it was like 1.7 that came out, and it said that they had done a few, tweaks and stuff. But I mean, a year later, and I was still getting that stability stuff. And I mean, I don't ever have problems with my internet when it comes to playing these kind of games, but that was highly aggravating. Hopefully, it's better now. I'm not going to take the time to invest in more than what I've already done just to record this raw footage. I'm not doing any more of it. But beyond that, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. From this point forward, I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do next. Warlords of New York is about to come out, and I intend to give it a shot. And if it's good, I'm probably going to cover it to an extent. Maybe do a dive on, how the changes have affected the game, how it's a lot better than what it was. There's supposedly some changes coming to the Dark Zone, so on and so forth. If anybody's interested in sticking around for that, that's awesome. I will continue to do some more So What videos. I just don't know what about yet. I would imagine, since I've been doing live service, Fallout 76 would be a thing. I don't know. Right now, I'm a little more focused on what's coming. That and Neo 2 is something I'm going to cover, because Neo 2 looks like it's going to be pretty cool. But beyond that, I hope everybody has a good day or night. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. It's up to you. But I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.